Hello and welcome to the Brian Edmonton's Butchery Academy. My name is Francis Lynn and I'm the senior instructor. Today we're going to give you a demonstration of how we actually butcher a forequarter of beef. We're going to actually break it into components. By components I mean we're going to take away the shin, we're going to take away the clod and sticking, we're going to take away the neck, and then we're going to take away the brisket, we're going to remove the rib, and then we should be left with a nice square chuck. A lot of beef butchery is actually keeping the joint square so that we can steak straight off it. So I'm going to use the steak knife in this part. I'm going to cut a straight line through the neck. I'm now going to work my way through the neck bone on the back. So now we're going to remove the LMC, which is this part here, which is a lovely cut of meat, lovely for roasting joints, keeping that nice and square. Then we're trying to find a seam at the back of the LMC and just work the joint away from the main body of the meat. This can also be taken off with the Jacob's ladder. So there's the LMC. Best end of the brisket, or the point end, is this part. So we want to try and include as much of this as possible. So we work our way down with a marker. Gently saw through the brisket. And there we have the full brisket removed. I'm now going to remove the rib of beef at the fourth rib. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I'm aiming to do, I'm aiming to get a nice, even cut down the rib. To keep the same distance from there to there. Work my way down on the marker, following the rib down, the steak knife. And there's your rib of beef removed. As you see, we have a nice even rib all the way down. So now we're left with the chuck, which, as you can see, is a nice square, ready for staking. Just going to go around the fin bones now, just to release these off the back of the chuck, just using the point of the knife. So I'm working my way to the back of the bone, being aware that the eye of the meat is here, and trying to meet up where I've released the fin bones on the back. This is probably the most important part about actually boning your brisket. Underneath, we have the point end of the brisket there. We need to negotiate our way round this breastbone here, but we only need to go as far as the seam beneath here. If we go any further, we're actually cutting into the brisket, and we don't want to do that. So just working my way along the fat. And there's your point end of brisket, ready to be trimmed and rolled.